What's up, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video, and today another episode of hashtag Blame Jedha. That's right, guys. Welcome back to another video today. Episode 2, I think, of hashtag Blame Jedha. This one's going to be a pretty cool one. On a recent journey to Galaxy's Edge, I picked up a pile of lightsabers. You might have seen them on Instagram, and I probably should do a video on them, but we're going to start with this one. In fact, I've got the display right up there. I built a whole custom display just for lightsabers. I've got Rey's Legacy Saber from Rise of Skywalker. We got Clone Wars Ahsoka. I've got Vader, Luke, Darth Maul, and a custom one I built at Savi's workshop down at Galaxy's Edge. And so I've been adding piles and piles of these. So I've got some I guess, film accurate ones, if you will. And those are great. But I kind of wanted something that was my own, if that makes sense. I wanted something that was just for me. And this is a very dangerous world to get into as far as collecting, because there are so many options out there. A few weeks ago, a company called Saberforms reached out to me and said, hey, you know, we've been watching your channel. We see you get some lightsabers. Would you like to check one of ours out? And I said, yes, please. And thank you. This would be an awesome opportunity to check out into the world of custom hilts and sabers, and I'm super excited for this. So I went on their website and I picked out the one that I thought matched me. I thought it would just be awesome in the collection, and it was unique compared to the other sabers I got. And I chose what they call the Katana, and it is a NEOPIXEL blade, and it is freaking beautiful, and I just like everything about it. This thing is absolutely flipping gorgeous, as you guys can see right in here. It's just so well made. Now, it showed up in about a week or so. I think it didn't take very long for them to get to me. And I was researching like custom hilts, and I was learning from like reviews where companies took forever to get out hilts for orders. And Saberforms got this out very quickly, and they have a quick turnaround time. I've been chatting with them about that. Turnaround time is awesome, so that is important, I think, to mention. Now, I do have this version right here. This is the Katana. This is the version 3 Katana that comes in several different colors. I think it's black, gray. I got the gold. It's more like a rose gold, if you will, a red and a blue. And I thought the rose gold worked out great. It kind of goes with my beard a little bit, if you will. Kind of goes with that. I think this is pretty freaking sick. Now, when I first got this, I was absolutely surprised by the weight of this hilt. Now, I have, like I said, I've got these other Disney Legacy Effects hilts. Those things are heavy, and you would not want to get hit by any of, you wouldn't want to drop one of those on your foot. It would suck. This is surprisingly lightweight. It is actually quite fantastic. For those wondering, right before I get into this, the blade is removable. You can just display the hilt if you'd like to do that. It's got 2 little Allen keys right here, which they include. So you can kind of connect and disconnect it if you just want to display the hilt. I think one of the cool things about this versus, and we'll do a comparison versus maybe the Ahsoka blade here in just a little bit. I think one of the coolest thing about this is the effects. When you get into custom hilts, it's not only about like the actual hilt, but what effects and brightness settings and sounds, those kind of things you can do with these. And this is stinking cool. So on this particular one, it has 16 lighting effects, sound effects, music. If you want to do music, it's crazy. And I quite like it. And one of the more important things to me was actually the brightness of this. Because this is a NEOPIXEL blade, it's got like 100 LED beads or sections in this blade. And I just think it's super cool. So we'll kind of play around with some of the settings. You guys can check it out. There is a recharge port right here. And then right here is just a button. We kind of hold that down for a second and it'll turn on. So there we go. Should have a blue light. And then we just hit that on. Freaking awesome. Love the sound effects. So you get this like swinging motion, and it's quite loud, as you guys can probably tell. And also, if you hit this button right here, you got blast effects. So this one's kind of like, this one reminds me of like the pod racer from episode 1. But if I hold this button down, turn that blade off, It's actually pretty stinking cool. It is quite loud. It's a lot louder than the Legacy blades. This one right here, this little button right here, if you hold that down, it does different features. So if you hold it down for 2 seconds, which it actually blinks, you can actually change the sound and also change the blade effects. So we'll do that. So we got that, and we turn the blade on. How awesome is that? So every time you change that, you're going to get a different sound. You're also going to get a different blaster hit, if you will, or blade hit. If you hit this button. And when you do that, you get these little effects. It's actually quite awesome. So I'm going to change this one more time for you guys. It's super cool. Now you can actually mute this and turn the sounds completely off. You can you can, like I said, you can have music playing, which is very interesting. So one of the cool things I found about this as I was cycling through the soundboard, if you will, the effects, is they didn't only include Star Wars effects. There's Ultron Prime is in here. There's the soundtrack to Jurassic Park, which I was just like, that's totally freaking awesome. I don't know who thought to do that, but that is something I would totally think of while I was building one of these things. So we got white. There's pink. What? Significantly loud, honestly, guys. It's actually, and this one's actually color changing. It's going to blue. So they got all these different little effects. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. So I very much like this. So I'm going to grab one of the hilts off of here. This should show you a comparison of this NEOPIXEL blade versus what you might get out of the Legacy Effects one. I actually have the Saberforms hilt right here that I just got, the Katana version 3. This is a NEOPIXEL blade. And then I've got this one right here. This is actually the Clone Wars Ahsoka hilt that I got from Galaxy's Edge with the blade. Now, one of the differences is this blade actually connects in here, and you got an Allen key in here that you got to lock that in. Whereas these just kind of plug and play, and they just kind of lock in. So you don't need tools for this. The tools and everything you need are included with this. But here is the Ahsoka one. See if I can make this work. So there's the Ahsoka one, right? There's Ahsoka, and here is, you can hear the sounds. Like, it's okay. Significantly quieter than this one. And then here's this one. See the difference in brightness? It is insane, the difference in brightness. Like, you can't even tell this one's on. It's that different. It really is quite great. And the sound effects are quite fantastic. And this one looks to be color changing, so it's doing its own thing on this effect. I'm going to change this one more time. Let's see here. Kenobi. Oh, how awesome is it they included the Sam Witwer sound in there. Look at that. So that, compared to this, it's not even in the same ballpark, guys. This NEOPIXEL stuff, it's awesome. So, oh, I'm hitting stuff. Don't want to do that. On the Saberforms website, you will find all kinds of different hilts. They've got ones ranging from like $120 all the way up to $400, and they got crazy stuff going on right now. In fact, they have a discount code, which I have. They messaged me about this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I share that with you guys. The discount code for those already blaming me in the comment section. Discount code is Saberforms20. Oh, it'll save you $20 off of whatever's on the website, which they already have a sale going on right now, which is kind of crazy. Price-wise, so this right here, this particular NEOPIXEL blade is a little less than $300. So by the time you get this, or if you get one of these sets or one of these guys, it's actually about the same money, or maybe a little bit less, depending on which hilt and blade style you get. It's actually a pretty good deal for these. Now, they have standard ones, or they call the regular premium RGB blades if you want one of those. So if you see a difference in price between the NEOPIXEL and the premium, here's the differences, because I had to ask this question as well. The premium RGB has 12 colors, 10 sets of smooth swing sound fonts, so 10 sounds. So that's the premium one. If you want the NEOPIXEL one, which I believe is going to be brighter because the number of LEDs are actually quite a lot. The NEOPIXEL one has 16 colors, 16 set smooth swing sound fonts, and there's 100 LED lamp beads in the NEOPIXEL. So you get more lighting effects and more cool little, light up effects, which is actually pretty awesome. I quite like this, and I've been playing around with it for a little bit. You can battle with these if you want to do that. You just got to make sure you got it secured in there with the Allen key. Just make sure you're battling around. It is quite fantastic, and I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to get a couple more of these. I'm not sure which one the next one I want to get is. I really like this rose gold, if you will, blade for me. But I want some other ones on their website. So I'd like to hear from you guys. I'll put a link to their website in the description below, obviously. But I'd love to see like which one, if you follow that link, which one of the hilts like grabs your attention. There's a lot of freaking cool ones. One of the cool things is you can actually connect these and make double blade sabers, just like you would with like a Darth Maul. You can connect them. That is stinking cool as well. And I'm going to do one more little sound effect here. You got Grievous. The sound is so loud. Just swinging sound. Look at that. Blast effects. I just think it's super cool. So I'm very excited and very thankful that Saberforms sent this out for me to review. And I hope you guys check them out because honestly, I've been messing with this, not just because it's new, just because of the sound effects and the weight of it. I've been messing around in the studio. I've done Instagram Lives, done all kinds of other things with this. Way more than I've done with the ones that are, I guess you could call screen accurate. The weight on those things is prohibitive of just like swinging them around and just having fun. This right here and having something custom to you, I think is pretty cool. And for the price point, this was, I mean, if you get one of these, like other ones are like $100, you could have a pretty awesome hilt. And it would be awesome just for you have your own hilt that's designed for you. Hopefully you've seen how well these things are actually made. Very lightweight, very durable, and the finish on it is beautiful. So I'm super excited about that. So Saberforms, thank you for sending that over for review. Very appreciative of that. Now, if anybody was wondering, they had no say in what I was going to say in this video. They had no preview of this video. They don't know what I was going to say, positive, negative, I have no idea. But honestly, I don't have a negative of it. I just don't. There's no negative that I found of this thing. The charge, once you charge it, lasts between 3 and 4 hours if you want to do that. If you want to just leave it on for a while. So that's pretty cool if you're cosplaying and stuff like that. But other than that, I think it's an absolutely fantastic product. And I will definitely be getting more for myself to put on my Saber wall. So hope you guys like this video. If you were able to pick one of these up or you're thinking about picking one of these up, let me know which one in the comment section down below and just put #BlameJedha. That way I make sure I catch that comment. As always, click what you like. See you next time.